gather around, mains, and let me tell you the tale of a bear. Last time we paid a visit to the 100-acre shower, Sudsy had just finished his work on the legendary blueberries and cream. As a generous bear, he was quick to share it with his friends, and they were quick to share their ideas with him as well. Mango would be nifty, suggested Soparella the kangaroo.
Make one with raspberries,
Shouted Rabbid the rabbit. Apples, muttered Bricklet the boar. The shower went silent. Now it takes a lot to frighten a bear as manly as Sudsy, but the mention of apples would do just that. You see, mains, there is only one place apples grow in the 100-acre shower, and that is in the Everclean, a spooky, eerie place. A witch is said to be the only one to have those delicious apples in her haunted orchard. But Sudsy was also a brave bear, and he was determined to get his apples. So Sudsy, as well as his close friend, Bricklet, ventured out on a journey to the Everclean. It was a misty, foggy place, with the two carefully making their way through the dark forest. The entire time they felt that eyes were watching them, like hunters stalking their prey.
Oh, Bricklet, usually I live without a care, but this is no place for a bear.
A trembling Bricklet could not even muster up the words to respond. Still together, they continued their journey into the depths of the Everclean. Soon, the pair reached what looked to be an orchard, and it was a sight for sore eyes, with crisp, beautiful apples hanging from every tree, illuminated by a warm light, gently escaping from a cozy wooden cabin. Yet there was still dread in the air, for the witch must be near. And before the two friends could so much as pluck an apple down, a cackle echoed through the forest, sending a shiver down Bricklet's bristled spine.
Show yourself, witch bitch. I am not afraid, for my teeth are sharp, my claws are mighty, and my fur is well nourished,
commanded Sudsy. A red smoke filled the woods, and from it emerged the witch.
Why, you're no ugly old hag. You're actually rather bad,
said a relieved Bricklet.
Yes, my little piglet.
But while I am bad, my apples are certainly not, said the witch, magically levitating an apple from its tree and into Bricklet's hooves.
It's delicious.
The witch turned her attention to Sudsy.
I know why you've come to my orchard, alchemist.
You seek my scrumptious apples for your latest concoction.
Yes, Miss Witch, said Sudsy. I make bricks for all the 100-acre shower to enjoy, and I wish to use your apples.
Of course, my young Kodiak. Well, you can have all of the apples you desire, said the witch, as hundreds of crimson apples fell from the trees and floated their way into a nearby wheelbarrow. And let all know that the Everclean is not a place of dread, but one of cleanliness. And with that, the witch evaporated as quickly as she had appeared, and with her left all of the dread Sudsy and Bricklet had felt. After the pair parted from the witch's orchard, Sudsy immediately got to work on his latest brick, inspired by his spooky yet friendly adventure. And not only was it a hit in the 100-acre shower, but Sudsy made sure to send a wheelbarrow back of bars to the Everclean, as no one should be without good bricks. And that means is how Sudsy faced his fears for the greater good.
Ew, man!
Welcome to the Frickcast and to the Sudsy Bear Soup Guides. Today we're taking a sip of the ghostly ale. This is, of course, one of Sudsy Bear's Halloween specials, a very interesting brick that has many noteworthy qualities. There's quite a lot to cover here, so let's get into it. And let's start with the unique ingredients. Now, in our last soap guide for the blueberries and cream, I said it was the most stacked, unique ingredient lineup I'd seen in a brick. Well, this bar looks to challenge for that title, as this boy is absolutely slammed. Let's begin with appleseed oil. This boy is full of antioxidants and boosts collagen production. It improves the appearance of skin and slows the look of aging. It helps protect and repair skin, leaving it healthy and soft. We also have organic pulverized apples. Again, these boys are full of antioxidants and help nourish skin. They hydrate, cleanse, and improve complexion, fighting against a number of skin ailments. Continuing with the apple theme, we have hard apple cider, which is anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial. It exfoliates and cleanses, as well as helps against conditions like acne. The brick doesn't stop at just apple cider. It keeps the party going with bourbon. This boy is antiseptic and is one of the best ingredients out there for removing excess oil. It's deeply cleansing and again helps fight against a number of skin ailments. Activated charcoal is another great exfoliant, as well as has deeply cleansing properties. It tightens skin and improves its appearance. It soothes irritated skin and leaves it smooth and clear. Cinnamon surprisingly has a lot of the same benefits. It's great against things like acne, as well as improves the look of skin by toning, brightening, and reducing signs of aging. It's antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, and slammed with antioxidants. Pumice sand is yet another great exfoliant. It removes dead skin and impurities, allowing for a deeper clean and leaves skin softer. Our last ingredient is organic white chia seeds. These are mainly for grit, as they again provide extra exfoliation and help clear skin. They also soothe irritated skin, deeply hydrate, as well as protect and strengthen the skin's natural barrier. And with that, we have another stacked brick that aims to cleanse, relieve, and nourish skin. Enough to protect you against any sort of hex from a 3-in-1. This boy is all about the apples, and the scent certainly reflects that with a very strong apple scent. The main notes are red, delicious apples, but there's some background notes as well, with cinnamon probably being the second strongest. The scent has some warmth behind it, and it can seem a bit perfumey, but for the most part it's cinnamon apples, with an emphasis on the apples. It's a scent that'll have you smelling like you just chugged a gallon of apple cider. The brick continues its trend of niftiness in the shower as well. The grit on this bar is something I haven't seen before, as it's actually pretty unique. I'm not sure if this was by design or not, but I assume it is. The two halves of the brick, the red and black sections, have different grit levels. At least my bar did. The red has no grit, while the black contains the chia seeds that give the bar its grit. This allows the brick to really control its grit level, as it tones the bar down some. All in all, I'd say it's somewhere between light and medium. Nothing extreme, but certainly there. Personally, I think it's a good amount. Other than that, the bar feels great to use. It's refreshing, hydrating, and deeply cleansing. It does a lot of everything and really doesn't lack in any particular area. Another thing I've noticed is the pigment seems to come off this brick more than others. It can almost look like you're covered in blood, but that shouldn't be a problem if you're rinsing properly. It just adds a little more spookiness to an already spooky brick. Now as for my thoughts, I love this brick. It's one of the most powerful and pleasant scents I've gotten from Sudsy Bear so far, and I think something else entirely is where it belongs. I'm hesitant to rank it a tier higher because I'm not sure what the future of Sudsy Bear may hold, so for now, we're going to keep it here. Still though, there is nothing I would change about this bar. I have no complaints. It's a very unique bar with an amazing scent and amazing ingredients. It fits its theme perfectly. It's another great addition to a fantastic Halloween lineup. For anyone who loves apple scents, this is the brick for you. And for those of you who maybe don't, I still think you'll like this bar, and I'd highly recommend you nab it when you can. That's only my opinion though, and I'd love to hear yours in the comments. What do you think of the ghostly ale? Are you drinking this witch's brew? Let me know if you've tried this haunted bar. Sudsy was ecstatic about his latest concoction, but there are many more brick tales to be told. Which should be next?